Heyo, what's up guys? Welcome to today's video. So, pre-season is out, so a lot of things have been changing, especially in jungle. And there's been some jungle changes in terms of jungle XP and gold that you get from each camp. So overall, on the first clear, jungle has been nerfed. But if you are power farming and having a good clear and do multiple full clears, it's eventually going to be worth. So the more you farm, the more it's actually a buff, and the less that you have like consistently farm, so like the less you power farm, the more of a nerf it actually is. So today I am going to be showing you guys the best full clear for Kha'Zix, basically like the fastest one and the healthiest one. So the clear is quite different from Season 9's clear, but the reason why we can do this clear now is because that now you can get level 3 from doing Blue, Gromp, and Wolves, because Gromp got a buff as the only jungle camp, and Wolves, Raptors, and Crux got a small nerf. So I'll basically show you guys the full clear and give you guys the pros and cons and few other viable, maybe less viable jungle clears than the one that we're going to be doing here. So we are starting on blue buff. The reason that we start here is because that blue buff is a single target camp, and the next one is going to be Gromp, which is also a single target camp, which Kha'Zix is really fast at doing with his Q. So we'll just go ahead and do this. You can actually do this full clear without even getting a leash, but of course with a leash it would go faster and you would have more HP on your way to second jungle camp. So actually when you actually use this clear in an actual game, then once you get a leash from your laners, then the clear is actually gonna be even better. Like you're gonna be clearing even faster and you're gonna have even more HP. So yeah. So yeah, we are basically gonna be smiting Gromp here, like that. Then we go to Wolves, and then off Wolves we are gonna hit level 3, because that's the change that they did for jungle, that now you can start both on blue and red side and get level 3 of doing 3 jungle camps. We're just gonna be kiting this one. The tip is to always kite the jungle camp out towards where you're next gonna be pathing. So here kite it to the right because I'm gonna go on Raptors now. Clearing Raptors is really good with Talisman. All you want to do is make sure that you hit your W on all small ones, and then you kite it out while your W is on cooldown, and then you use it again, and they all die. And then you have isolation on the last one, and then you kill that. Then we go on red buff. We're starting to get a bit low on HP after this one, but in an actual game you'd have more HP. So we're not gonna smite this, even though that it looks like we're low HP. In an actual game, we'd have more HP here. In an actual game, you would probably not use E over the wall since it's super risky. So we're just gonna do it normally by going this way. We find Skullcrab right here, and then we kill that. So if the enemy jungler would come here to contest it, we would use our smite. But let's say that the enemy jungler doesn't come, then we can keep smite. That we can then use for Crux, which is the last jungle camp to do is clear. That, and then we can just use E over the wall. Then we do Crux. So the reason why you want to go for Talisman, even though that you're starting on blue side, is because that you could do Machete and clear the first 3 jungle camps easily and still have a decent amount of HP. But as soon as you get to Raptors, you're gonna have quite low HP, because Talisman is really good for clearing Raptors, while Machete is not really that good for clearing Raptors. So when we're talking about a full clear, it's better to go for Talisman and just be able to clear all jungle camps fairly easily, compared to Machete, which is good for some jungle camps, and other jungle camps it's kind of bad. So there we go. We did blue, Gromp, Wolves, Raptors, red into Skullcrab, and then Crux in the end. And then you just recall, then you go for either blue or red smite, and you go for longsword. And what you want to be doing is that you want to do again, you want to do your Gromp, then you want to do your Wolves, then you want to do your Raptors, and then you want to do your Crux. So that's pretty much the full clear, and as soon as you've done the second jungle rotation here, like clearing these 4 jungle camps, you actually get more gold and more XP in terms of the timer than you otherwise would have been in Season 9. So that way it's actually a buff. So yeah, start on blue, 200 Talisman, kite the jungle camps like I did here, You could do machete, but you're gonna be very, very, very low HP, so I don't recommend doing it. And people have been asking me, but what if you started on red side? So on red side, I actually did this clear also on stream, but starting red Crux Raptors into Wolves blue and then Skullcrab and Grump. But the thing is that this clear was the red buff start clear was slower because it's really difficult to kill Crux, and Crux are not really that worth to take anymore. So in some situations, I might actually just half clear Crux, or sometimes even skip Crux if I have other jungle camps to do, because they simply take so long to kill as Kha'Zix, and they pretty much like give the exact same as Grump, which is super easy to take as Kha'Zix. The only negative thing, the only con about this is the fact that if enemy jungler starts on red buff and he does a full clear, then you are gonna be facing the jungler in this case bot river, but if you were on this side, then you would be facing them on top river. So you basically, if the enemy jungler starts on red buff, so if he starts on the same either top or bot side as you, then you're gonna be contesting the Skullcrab, which in worst case scenario means that you have to give up the Skullcrab, and then you have to run to the other Skullcrab and get that one, which basically means that you're gonna be leaving up your Crux. So let's say like I was starting on blue side and Yemei was starting on red side, we were both power farming. Then at 3:15, we would both be on bot side and be ready to take the Skullcrab. Let's say the enemy jungler was just stronger than me, then I would have to run to the top scuttle to grab that one, which then means that I would have to leave up the Crux, but then I'll just not clear Crux. I would just recall, and then I'll just go ahead and clear my Grump, my Wolves, my Raptors, and Crux again. That's the only negative thing about this clear. So I heavily recommend doing it because it's super effective in terms of the gold that you get on your first pack. It's super efficient for pathing wise. So you get a decent amount of XP without actually falling behind, and you actually get a decent amount of gold as well. So this is pretty much the updated Kha'Zix jungle clear for Season 10. There are a few alternatives, which could be things such as invading and stuff, but for now we're just going to be covering the straight up, normal, full clear Kha'Zix that you can use every single game without really having to do anything special. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, remember to leave a like. If you have any questions regarding the clear or anything else, please leave a comment in the comment section below, or go ahead and ask me on stream over at twitch.tv/Kami_Kha'Zix. And if you want to see more videos, I have a bunch of videos coming out about Season 10. Most of them featuring Kha'Zix, but some of them also just featuring solo queue, etc, etc. Go ahead and subscribe to my YouTube. We are close to 1.5k. And that'll be a really nice goal to hit. Yeah, thanks so much guys for watching this video. I'll hopefully see you guys in my next YouTube video or on my next live stream on Twitch. So see ya.